Hey guys, what's going on? DuffKing56 here, back to continue my Let's Play of Control. Welcome back. We are in Containment, and the region of the oldest house denoted the Prime Candidate program. We stopped outside the doors P6 and P7 yesterday, because I'm sure we're going to learn the truth that Dylan wants us to see. What that is, I don't know, but of course we're going to start with our little brother.
I wish things had gone differently and ordinary for us. But wishing won't change things.
Ordinary.
Finding the projector will.
Coming together in this one case. A new object of power, something we have not seen before. I mean, coming from me, that's saying something. The boy, Dylan Faden. Prime Candidate 6. And the sister as well. Once we catch up with her, but the boy, so much potential. We're talking Northmore level readings here. And I don't want to invoke his name, but it's completely different circumstances here. It's remarkable. There was an incident. Yes. We lost a valuable member of our team, yes. Excessive force. Dylan has so much. But he's just a kid. I'll take the blame. He needs some slack. I mean, boys will be boys. He's exceptional and under a lot of stress. Roberts got killed. It's an unfortunate accident, that's all. Marshall needs to realize this. We will make this work. We'll make this work.
Speaking of Marshall, where the hell's Marshall been? It's been a while since we've heard from her, but at the same time, we can see why Marshall would be at odds with Dylan and with our scientist guy there. Why can't I remember his name right now? It was probably just playing on the bottom of the screen a second ago. A classified file, the Dylan Faden transcript. Transcript of a conversation. Dr. Darling, that is. Subject Dylan Faden for review by Dr. Darling. Note. Subject was alone during this outburst. Dylan Faden, you again. I thought I told you to leave me alone. Why are you showing me this? I can't do anything. Can't you see where I am? Why don't you help me get the fuck out of here? You always show me things I can't do anything about. Stop showing me her. I don't care anymore, and I don't care about you. You both left me here to rot. Fuck off, you bitch. I will dig out my own brains if that means getting rid of you. I don't want you here. Get the fucking message. Subject repeated the phrase fuck off numerous times before being sedated at 1753. I'm assuming this is referring to Polaris. But that's pretty crazy, right? We've seen both of those, so let's go and grab the other file. But why is Dylan at odds with Polaris? Why does Dylan think that Polaris is kind of fucking us up? P6 victim autopsy. Case 45-HQ-121. Case summary. Agent killed during blank involving blank blank codename P6. Autopsy. Blunt force injuries of the head and neck. Extensive trauma to the abdominal region. We have lacerations and contusions on the upper and lower torso, fracture of the spinal cord between the L1 and L2 vertebrae, avulsion fracture of the 3rd through 10th ribs left and right, blunt force injuries of the extremities, abrasions, lacerations, and contusions of the extremities, dislocation of the left and right elbow, dislocation of the left and right knee. After examination, it was determined that the cause of death was the internal bleeding that occurred when the blank was contorted through his blank. But I mean, if we were to fracture the spinal cord between L1 and L2... Oh, I'm thinking cervical, not lumbar. Okay, so the lumbar L1 and L2, that'll be kind of like the upper back. Not the back that you're thinking of. The thoracic spine ends like where the rib cage ends ish. Then the lumbar starts. So the high So it's like your low back just above your hips, so your high back. That's technically L1 and L2, I would imagine. It's been a while since I've done the levels of the spine, but that's where I would put it right there, L1 and L2. But yeah, that's quite a bit of excessive force, and kind of shocked that we're not fighting here. But let's go through P7 and see what P7 can give us.
Is this what Dylan wanted me to see? It doesn't matter. We need to find that projector.
They've been keeping tabs on us. They've been scouting us. We got an outfit. Okay. Other things to grab here.
All the times I felt paranoid, I was right. The Bureau could have given me the answers, but they just stood by and watched me.
Of course they did. Why would they want to get involved? Crazy. Kind of gives you the chills, right? If this were me, I would be like... I would be incredibly anxious from like 0 to 60 here. Jesse Faden movement tracking. Jesus. Eastward movement. Cause for concern. Departs Cheyenne, Wyoming. Arrives at Sydney, New England. Right? New England? No, it's not New England. It's Nebraska. Departs Sydney, Nebraska. Arrives in Des Moines, Iowa. Departs at Des Moines, Iowa. Arrives in Chicago, Illinois. Departs Chicago, Illinois. Arrives in South Bend, Indiana. Departs South Bend, Indiana. Arrives in Cleveland, Ohio. Departs Cleveland, Ohio. Arrives in Bloomsburg, PA. Departs Bloomsburg, PA. Arrives in New York City, New York. This was all in about the span of a month that we have been moving east. I don't know where the FTC is, actually, so I can't really say one way or another. But, crazy shit. And, of course, an audio file.
We used to play there all the time. Me and Dylan. And other kids as well. We loved it. This time, I remember, was different. We found a way in, deeper into it, like it had shifted. We went inside, and that's where we found the slide projector.
A dump is a place for lost things. Things that have been thrown away. Did you ever feel that way when you were growing up, Jesse?
What? No. Yes, but that has nothing to do with...
Was there a slide projector at your home when you were small?
No.
Those were before your time, I suppose. But your family did look at photos together, maybe. In one form or the other?
Maybe.
When was this? Can you remember? At parties? Barbecues? How did it make you feel? Did your parents ever show pictures that embarrassed you? Was alcohol ever involved at these parties? Did your parents drink? Did that make you uncomfortable?
No. That's just stupid. Come on. That has nothing to do with this. Nothing.
The slide projector, let me ask you this. As a child, did you ever fantasize about worlds inside pictures? Inside a painting? You know, stepping into a painting, into a hidden world, escaping and finding adventure there, away from your parents.
I don't think so. I don't remember. Maybe. I don't know.
I realized the psychiatrist was trying to do some sort of like evocative questioning to try to provoke memories, but like that seemed like she was badgering Jesse, right? Like that's kind of doesn't feel too good, does it? Transit corridor. Here we go. That's what I was looking for in this whole thingamabob here. Now, do we just continue? I mean, it's like we just kind of keep going, right? Transit corridor, turntable, ordinary AWE. Oh man, we're going right into the altered world
What
event.
happened in ordinary here? That's the place to start looking.
Oh fuck. I want you. Specifically you. Help me out there a little bit, boy. Give me some time. I need some space, you know? There we go. That should be the end of that. Let's take our time here. Survey the surroundings. Get some extra goodies. What is this? Oh, C's Accelerator. That sounds like a pretty good mod to get, right? Get rid of you. And C's Accelerator, thank you very much. Seems like we have an elevator here to get down to the transit corridor, which I'm not ready to do yet. But yeah, I feel like we're going to be learning a lot about Ordinary. Also, it would be really nice if we could just deconstruct these while they're on the ground. But here we are. All right, let's read this one. Work chat, dead dog. I see your creepy teeth delivery and raise you a dead dog. Yeah, like a straight up deceased dog. Had a collar on it and everything. It had been rotting in that box since they packed it up. Go ahead and imagine how that smelled. So don't go whining at me. I wish I got to watch a parade of human teeth. Jeepers, man. Are we gonna oh, here's the actual question. Are we gonna find the slide projector when we go into there? Are we gonna destroy it? That's gonna be kind of crazy to see it finally come face to face with the one thing that we've been trying to find. Although this guy looks like he's a little bit on the scary side, so it's probably not gonna be without a fight. So, what do we got here? The Willow AWE Shipping Manifest. Inventory list of recovered materials. A hollow sphere, stone-like material. Vitrified soil, blank pieces of various sizes and colors. Animal carcass, possibly canine. Rusted metal bucket, leather wallet. Aged shotgun cartridge. All materials go to the investigation sector for further analysis. Also not shocked that that's what they would be doing is cataloging quite literally everything that they find when they go to this stuff. So, no other place to go than the elevator down to the second level of the transit corridor here. I am feeling a little bit tense, not in a bad way. Oh, hi. Also, fuck off. We got plenty of goodies around here to fix that with. But, you know, that was a very cheeky game.
And I were both prime candidates. Experiments.
And what does that mean for you, Jesse? What does that mean? We need to cleanse this. Oh, fuck.
We're going back home.
We shifted the room to ordinary?
It started there, and it's never gone away.
This is crazy. Absolutely nuts. Let's take some time, of course, to explore, but we're legitimately going to ordinary? I did not expect that at all. Wait, why are we taking I was about to say, why are we taking damage? We shouldn't be taking damage at all. Okay. I'll take it. We fixed the mold problem, so, you know. Whatever's clever. Alright, what is this? The Shatter Mod projectile boost. Let's, see if there's a projectile choke. Rate of fire boost. Projectile boost. Let's get rid of this guy. I think this guy's technically better. Absolutely. Maybe we should spend some time buying weapons and upgrading them because we should at least in theory have one of everything going into the end. You know what I mean? Because I feel like we're getting there. Like we're getting way closer. So let's go to the weapon forms here. We should construct the charge at the very least because we just don't have it. And we should upgrade the spin because we've been using that one the most as a second form. And I mean, why not? We'll upgrade it again. We have all slots for the spin now, which is fantastic. And I can spend some points a little bit later to figure all that stuff out. But now I've got one of everything, which is pretty cool. So let's see. We want... So far we have grouping efficiency. Definitely rate of fire would be good. And then damage boost, most likely. We don't have a max damage boost on it, but we had none on it before, I think. So we're doing pretty good so far. So we've got a couple quests to do, but like I said, ordinary is the way at the moment. So to do all that, we need to first go backwards, because you never know what's over this way. Not like I'd expect there to be anything weird here, but I've always thought of a more rural area that the ordinary would be, but this doesn't seem to be the case. So we just head forward and find out. I mean, this is very Subway-y, so I don't know. We'll see. We'll find out. I'm pretty confident that... Ooh. Okay. I don't want to deal with those idiot ball things. That's so frustrating, honestly. Ooh, the spin is a lot better now, I would definitely say.
There's gotta be a way to rotate these tracks. Maybe there's a control panel nearby.
Okay, we'll run this way. Stay away from that stupid fucking thing. Check this containment chambers. Obviously the only way to do anything here is to rotate it to connect things, it seems. I see a panel over there. That thing's going to continually be following us, I'd imagine. Or maybe it just follows in a circle until we jump down. This is definitely going to be a shortcut for us here. Okay, so he's over there now. Bridge operators this way. I thought I heard like mold.
There's gotta be a way to rotate these tracks.
I understand, Jesse.
Maybe there's a control panel nearby.
I absolutely am trying to understand. Okay, so we got this going on. Let's grab the file and read it first. Federal Bureau of Control. Guess who just had to inspect an inbound delivery of like 100 teensy tiny little boxes? Me, that's who. And you know what was inside each one? A single human tooth. Fucking gross. Fucking gross indeed. There we go. We got the turntable turning, which is pretty fantastic. Let's actually go back down here.
Rotate. Something's blocking it.
Okay, we got that taken care of. What's through here? I mean, I'll take the chest. For sure.
It won't rotate. Something's blocking it.
Yeah, I know. Something's blocking it. We will go and fix that. It's no big deal for us. I was wondering if I would have to do any fighting once this rotated. What am I missing? Just the bridge operator area and there we go. Continue towards the ordinary AWE area, which is absolutely what we intend on doing. So all it did was connect these two things? Oh, we have to go straight this way. Okay, that makes sense, actually. So let's go and do that. Hopefully, we'll find the answers that we want, not necessarily that Dylan thinks are appropriate for us, you know? Why did it... That was weird. I thought I saw, like, a interactable symbol over there. What's down this way? Probably a chest? Probably a place to actually travel. but it doesn't seem like I need to do this right this second. So let's see what's behind here. Nothing, so it looks like that was actually where we're supposed to be going, which is fine with me, fine with me. As you can see, we're slowly getting rid of these question marks on the map, so we're fully exploring this area, which is fantastic. I will feel much better with some map under our belts, you know? Very maze-like. I feel like we're going to be fighting a little bit here. Yeah, it just makes sense. There we go. That doesn't shock me, by the way, having to fight something like that here. They're kind of going to throw little things at us, I feel like, as we go, just to be like, hey, by the way, did you forget this annoying enemy type? I wouldn't say it's annoying per se in a bad way, but it's definitely on my mind. It's definitely on my list of like annoying things to deal with, because I felt like I was out of the range of that explosion, and yet I still got nicked by it, which is fine. It's absolutely fine. What is over this way? I thought I saw a little area with a chest. There is. So how do I get there? Can I actually break this wall in? There's an above level here that isn't taking me where I want to go with that. Aha. Okay. There's got to be stairs over here so I can get to that thing. Oh, there is. Okay. Let's get this elevator. Oh. Okay. Well, there's that. Okay. These we're very used to. Launch efficiency. Do we have a nice launch efficiency here? We do. We have plenty of them. Let's take our time here, though. We have that luxury. So we might as well use it, you know? The question will be, will this helicopter just up and fly out of here as we go? It's something to think about, for sure. Nope. Okay. Where's the last power thing? I thought I saw it. Is it... Where is it? I could have sworn that I saw it. Oh, there it is. Why am I missing these easy things, you know? I'm telling you, man, the Let's Player curse is pretty strong. Pretty strong. What are the odds we have to... Well, never mind. I was going to say, what are the odds we have to fight while we call the elevator? Because that would be kind of cliche, not necessarily in the best way. Here we go. Search for the slide projector, object of power. Who's here? It's like chief of staff officer, dude? Senior staff officer. Ow. Okay. That was painful, sir. That seemed like it would be painful for you too as well. I should be using the spin more now that I upgraded it all the way and like it. I'm going to take the time to wholeheartedly apologize for the things I've said about the spin weapon, and also simultaneously apologize for the fact that I did not explore the other guns as much as I should have to this point. So, now we must search, apparently. I don't know where this slide projector is going to be, but there's a guy here. Hi there. He died. And we got a file here. The ordinary AWE stage 1.A-dump witness testimonies. The first slide was a room with dirty wallpapers and dolls on a shelf. There were lots of dolls. DF, interview 2002. The house was empty. No one lived there. We played in there a lot. It was our secret playhouse. Jesse Faden, therapy session 2012. 2020. 10. Oh my god. I went to school with Neil. Some kids called him Nosebleed Neil. Note, likely Neil Hosenberg, missing. It was mean. He had asthma. Tom, likely Tom Barlow, missing, and his gang Freddy. Note, likely Frederick Bartwell, missing. Hugo, note, no one by this name was found in public records, bullied him. We brought Neil to the dump to play. Dylan Faden. Unconfirmed existence of additional slide. Designation, house. Okay. Now, we opened this door? Did we? We pressed the button. Oh, no we didn't. There we go. To ordinary AWE. Oh.
You're listening to America Overnight, celebrating 29 years, shining a light in the shadows. Thanks for staying with us. Here's our first caller.
What I'm about to tell you, they found out. I don't know what would happen.
If who found out, brother?
The men in the suits. They told me it was an industrial accident, but this is something else. Something nobody talks about. Ordinary.
This certainly doesn't sound very ordinary, caller.
No, not ordinary. Ordinary. It's a town. And it wasn't an industrial accident. I mean, that's what they said, but that's bullshit.
Whoa, please watch the language, caller. It may be 2 a.m., but we're still a fun show.
I'm sorry. It's just, my brother lived there. They said the town was destroyed, but it wasn't. I went there. The people are gone, but the town's there. It's still there.
So the population of an entire town disappears, yet the town remains. Tell me, was the phrase, "there is no salvation," written anywhere?
I'm not sure.
The same thing happened in Brazil in 23, a village called Fort Verde. More than 600 people just up and left. The government said they were fleeing guerrilla forces, but we know the truth. A mass abduction, as predicted by my regular guest, Dr. Quincy Reagan.
Abduction? You mean aliens? That's bullshit! I know they're lying!
Now I warned you about the language, caller. I'm afraid we're gonna have to cut you off. And good timing, too. It's time for a short break. Hang in there. America Overnight will be right back.
Will they be right back? Do they know too much? Do we know it all? I don't know. Let's read another file. The Ordinary Summary, AWE-24. An AWE occurred in the town of Ordinary caused by an object of power, slide projector ID OOP-15, discovered by local children at the dump outside of town. When a specific set of slides are used in the projector, the projected images open doorways to other dimensions. Multiple slides were used by the children, resulting in the disappearance of the town's adult population. Event response. On August 30th, 2002, siblings Dylan Faden, 10 years old, CP6 materials, and Jesse Faden, 11 years old, CP7 materials, were playing at the local dump when they found a discarded slide projector, COOP-15 case file, and Darling Presentations blank for details. A team led by Director Trench and Dr. Darling arrived at the site on September 14th. The AWE had ended, but the team found the Faden children, who led them to the slide projector and the slides, which had been burned with the exception of one. Jesse escaped when agents attempted to detain the pair. In total, 17 surviving individuals were found in the town. All of them were brought in for questioning and tests. See interviews blank and prime candidate program files blank. Jeepers, man. Absolutely jeepers.
There is a curious correlation with the yet unknowable forces intruding upon our world, in the form of altered world events. These forces gravitate toward archetypal objects, a gun, a television, a supposedly haunted house. So clearly humanity affects this process. Our collective unconscious is a map of sorts. We hold the key, but we don't know how to use it. We create these archetypes through everyday life, popular culture, urban legends, but we are observing and influencing a complicated system in action. We can change the likelihood of something being a receptacle for these forces just by thinking about it. But we haven't found a method to control the outcome. And yet, there's something unique in us. In our dreams, in the conceptual reality with power with our minds. What's the cause and what's the effect? Are we the starting point or just a necessary evil in this? A byproduct, a reflection? A projection. We'll struggle to find the answers to these hard questions, or die trying.
Well, when you put it that way, Dr. Darling, it's no joke, you know? Die trying. Many have. The ordinary AWE Stage 4.A, a town proper, witness testimonies. Jesse and me followed the dung monkeys to the cave. There was a lot of them. More of the kids from the town had joined up. It was really scary. Jesse grabbed the projector and we ran as fast as we could. They chased us. I fell and hurt my knee. Jesse tried to help me, but the dung monkeys were coming. They were just about to get us, but then Neil showed up. Neil looked like a dog, like a melted dog, but I knew it was him. Neil said a lot of times he didn't like being a boy because Tom just beat him up. I think he liked being a dog. Dylan Faden, interview 2002. The projector wouldn't turn off, so we changed the slide to the hand. I heard her immediately. She promised to help. Jesse Faden, therapy session 2010. Jesse said we should call her Polaris. It's because she was doing stars at school. Dylan Faden, interview 2002. Extrapolated information. Additional slide, designation hand, SID-36, is verified and in Bureau possession. Unconfirmed existence of paranatural entity, designation Dog Neil, EID-19930. Well, clearly, some interesting and very altered events happened in Ordinary and involved multiple people and adults. So, we'll continue next time where I can hear this god-awful noise coming to the left of me. Thanks so much for watching. Hopefully we learn more about Ordinary in just a little bit. My name's DuffKing56. This is Control. See you next time and peace out.